Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. 2 Lakers named to NBA 40 under 40. Los Angeles Lakers rookie head coach J.J. Redick and his assistant Lindsey Harding were named to the Athletic's NBA 40 under 40 list. Redick, 40, was a rising star in TV broadcast and social media platforms 3 years into his retirement as an NBA player when the Lakers offered him his first NBA coaching job even without prior bench experience. This accomplishment speaks to his basketball IQ and the respect he has earned across the sport, not only after 15 years in the NBA but with his smart media appearances and basketball podcast, according to The Athletic's Mike Vorkunov, who compiled the list. Vorkunov came up with the list, which includes NBA coaches and rising NBA front office personnel after much deliberation and many discussions with front office executives, coaches, league office officials, agents, and staffers from the Players' Union, as well as others in the NBA orbit. Redick previously worked for ESPN as their top basketball analyst after his former LA Clippers coach Doc Rivers left to take on the Milwaukee Bucks head coaching job. Meanwhile, Harding, 40, was the first woman to win NBA G League Coach of the Year after guiding the Stockton Kings, Sacramento's farm team, to a league-best 24-10 record. She and Redick also interviewed for the Hornets head coaching job that eventually went to Charles Lee, 39, who was also named to the NBA 40 under 40 list by The Athletic. Landing an assistant coaching gig with the high-profile Lakers is just the latest sign of success for Harding after a sterling playing career, where she was the Naismith National Player of the Year at Duke, the number 1 pick in the 2007 WNBA draft and a solid player during her professional career, Vorkunov wrote. Redick knows the perils of taking such a high-profile job with the Lakers on his first try. But he revealed during his introductory presser that this is what he wanted after failing to land coaching jobs with Toronto last year and Charlotte earlier this offseason. "I've got to do some amazing stuff in my life. Right?" Redick said, per the Los Angeles Times. "This might be the best. When I think about this job in particular, it's not just about getting the job. What I wanted to do was do the job. I wanted to coach the Los Angeles Lakers." Redick said he knows the expectations that come with coaching LeBron James and Anthony Davis. "I just want to say, sitting in this seat, I know what the expectations are. Lakers fans have some of the most passionate fans around the world," Redick said. "And the expectation is a championship. And so it's my job, it's our staff's job, it's Rob's job, it's all of us, to deliver a championship-caliber team. That's what I signed up for." Davis held conversations with Redick after the coaching hire, where the rookie head coach shared his vision. Davis said Redick plans to hand the keys to him as James winds up his storied career. "Redick talked about me being the hub of the offense," Davis said, per Ben Golliver of The Washington Post. "That will be different. We won't know everything until training camp when we're able to get on the floor. We want LeBron to shoot more threes. Redick wants to play fast and defend. From what he was telling me, I'm in total agreement with what he has planned for us. The goal at the end of the day is still to win a championship. You can't skip steps. It will be an interesting dynamic as James has always been the focal point of his teams, and he showed at 39, in last season's NBA and Team USA's gold medal run in the Paris Olympics, that there are no signs of slowing down." Austin Reeves holds keys to extending Lakers' championship window. Few players have endeared themselves to Los Angeles Lakers fans quite like Austin Reeves. The former undrafted free agent has traveled the unbeaten path to a prominent place in the Lakers' rotation, ultimately establishing himself as one of the top talents on the roster. Approaching the 2024-25 NBA regular season, the pressure is now on Reeves to build upon past success and truly cement his status as the third star in Los Angeles. Reeves is coming off of the best season of his 3-year NBA career. He averaged career-best marks across the board at 15.9 points, 5.5 assists, 4.3 rebounds, 0.8 steals, and 1.9 three-point field goals made in 32.1 minutes per game. Reeves' efficiency took a slight dip, but he remained above the league average in EFG % at .568 and finished with an impressive slash line of .486/.367/.853. Reeves maintained quality play in both an off-ball and on-ball role. For instance, he shot 36.7% on catch-and-shoot threes and an almost identical 37.3% on pull-ups. He also further established himself as a high-level isolation player. Reeves was second on the Lakers in drives per game at 8.4 and shot 55.5% on those attempts, which is exactly what makes him the perfect candidate for the role he needs to fill. There's an easy case to be made that Reeves is the second-best isolation perimeter player on the Lakers after LeBron James. He's proven adept at creating off the bounce for both himself and others, including impressive finishing ability in the paint. With a tight handle, the skill to finish his attacks, and the willingness and ability to find the open man, Reeves has the tools to continue his growth into a true third star. In a perfect world, that burden would continue to be thrust upon him in a slow and progressive manner. The reality that Reeves and the Lakers face, however, is that LeBron James will turn 40 in December and Anthony Davis needs a perimeter complement who can help him pace the team through an 82-game season. James' mere presence on the court makes the task more manageable for Reeves to accomplish, but the time for patience is running out in Los Angeles. It's hard to put a statistical figure on what the Lakers need from Reeves, especially when one considers how productive Rui Hachimura and D'Angelo Russell are trusted to be. Beyond the numbers is a challenging reality, however, that James can't be tasked with always saving the team when it needs him to. Interior players like Davis have inherent limitations based on size and skill set alone, making perimeter players such as Reeves essential to disrupting opposing teams' runs and scoring late in games. In 2024-25, the Lakers need Reeves to assert himself further as a scorer and playmaker to take pressure off of James and Davis alike. More importantly, they need him to improve on defense to the point that the impact of his offense can be felt more profoundly. Shaquille O'Neal's outrageous claim about Dennis Rodman as teammate. Once upon a time, Shaquille O'Neal and Dennis Rodman became teammates in the Los Angeles Lakers. On paper, this seems like a recipe for success. However, things turned out otherwise. During an episode of O'Neal's podcast, The Big Podcast with Shaq, he explained why he disliked being teammates with Rodman. O'Neal revealed that Rodman would show up late to team meetings. To make things worse, whenever Dennis did show up, he'd be eating in front of everyone and not show interest in what the coach had to say. Nevertheless, Rodman still provided what was asked of him, and that was to secure the boards for the Lakers. Despite the positives, Shaq still wasn't a fan of the three-time champion. Dennis Rodman will come in, the meeting is at 5:30, he'll come in 40 minutes on the clock eating chicken and rice not paying attention, O'Neal said. Doing it in the middle of the meeting. Takes a cold shower. Not paying attention. We go out first and he'll come out. He'll get you 25 rebounds. Stinking like a mother put his clothes on and go to the club and have the baddest woman I've ever seen in my life. O'Neal then hilariously shared more information about why he disliked Rodman. The big man said that Dennis would wear his regular clothes and head straight to the club after a game without cleaning himself up. What Shaq couldn't fathom was that Rodman still managed to secure a bunch of models while having a foul smell. "I'm like this mother stink," O'Neal exclaimed. "He smells like garbage truck water and he got models on him at the club. I ain't ever seen what I've seen with Dennis Rodman." I was mad. Not because he had the girl, but because he didn't wash his And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Shaquille O'Neal? Leave your opinion in the comments.